your best life with Eziaha. My name is Eziaha, and let's do 10 seconds of my song of the season. Like only you can. I have no fear. I have no doubt. You're able. Oh, I just love Adadi. Then Sinach, then the combo, perfect. Okay, so on this channel we talk faith, family, fitness, and leadership. Yep, because I'm a leader in different places, so I just talk leadership today. So there are leadership videos up here, especially about burning out and enjoying your life, like literally living your best life in all spheres. I also have 3 blogs where I talk about these 3 things: faith, family, fitness. All linked down below. And this particular video might be longer than I usually, 10 minutes or less, because I truly want to, I'm combining 3 different blogs into one video, and we're talking convenience. So on my faith blog, I have a particular post that talks about convenience in your faith life and why you should actually rethink it. Be careful. Not everything is going to be convenience. Convenience too on your fitness journey. You just want everything to be nice, easy, no stress, no pain, lose 10 kg in 5 days. Rethink convenience. And of course, in your diet, what you eat, your food, especially as a woman, as a family woman, what you feed your children, what you feed your family. Convenience. Convenience foods. Oh my gosh, I'm talking about 5 convenience foods that we should literally eliminate from our diets right now. All of those posts are linked down below, so you can check it out. Now, this blog is going to hopefully gnaw at something in our conscience, actually start to rethink convenience. Rethink anything that just makes life so easy that it takes away the routine of life, which is not bad. Routine is not bad. Process is not bad. So I'm a fitness coach, and for the better part of 7 years, I have really been an advocate for healthy eating, a healthy lifestyle, working out. But I don't think it's only because I'm a fitness coach. I also know that it's something that has personally benefited my life, and so many other women have had the privilege of coaching, and I know that it can really be a game changer. So I'm constantly looking for, knowledge and ways to better myself so I can be a better coach. And one of the books I jammed recently is Salt, Sugar, Fat. I don't remember the author, but I'm going to link it down below. Gosh, that book did something in my mind. How the food giants hooked us. So when you see yourself addicted to something, don't just think, I just like it. No. There's several multi-billion dollars trying to get you addicted, trying to get you to be a heavy consumer of their products. They're trying to make more money off you. So for example, the whole concept of convenience actually came from these food giants. So when you're like, oh, this food is convenient, it's easy to prepare, don't think that they had you in mind. No. So for example, the author tells us how salt, sugar, fat, once you add them to food, they create different things that just keep you addicted. Then, for example, let's take sugar. Sugar is really bad for you. Bad. But you add sugar to something, a convenient food like ketchup. It means you use less tomatoes because sugar provides bulk. So you see who's making more money? The manufacturer, because he's using less of the real stuff and adding sugar. You add fat to a food. It improves the mouthfeel. The food feels good in your mouth. But it also provides, it also makes you overeat. It makes you consume more. So you're eating more and more and more. And who's making more money? The manufacturer. You're thinking it's a convenient life. It's easy. It's convenient. It takes me 2 minutes to prepare. Think again. The same thing with salt. Salt is literally cheap, like a little bit cheaper than water, which is free. You add salt to a food, it improves the shelf life. It makes processed food start to taste good. And so what it means is that the manufacturers can make more of it, a lot more of it for a little amount, and then at the end of the day you get to consume. Then at the end of the day, this thing we're calling convenience, it's at a high cost. Take away salt, sugar, fat, and there's nothing left in the food, but it's convenience. At what cost? So I hope that this video really does something to us. I hope that this video makes us rethink convenience and start to embrace slower productivity, slower life, a life that has routine but can still be very productive. And another thing is that the same convenience we bring into our food and how we cook and how we eat, we also bring it into other areas of our life. For example, someone is trying to lose weight and person looking for the most convenient way to do it. How can I lose 10 kg in 3 weeks? How can I lose 10 kg in 2 weeks? Same thing to our spiritual lives. We're thinking, how can I grow spiritually without putting in the work? How can I get these miracles without putting in the work? Convenience is robbing us of many things. I hope that this video just really causes us start to rethink how we view convenience. Number 1, honey, we are victims. You are a victim of human greed and human lies, because that's what it is. They didn't have you in mind when they said, oh, let's prepare food that's going to be convenient for Eziaha. No, they're thinking, how can we make more money? How can we knock off the competition? How can we get them addicted? How can we make them heavy users? That's what they're thinking. So when you see a food that normally should take 50 minutes, they make you able to eat it in 10 minutes. It's not about you, it's about the money that they're trying to make. The same thing on your weight loss journey. You have somebody who tells you, oh, take this tea, take this shake, take this thing, and you lose. You think that they really had you in mind. No, they're just trying to make money, and these things are dangerous for health. So every time you embrace convenience without really thinking about it, you're just being a victim. And no, we don't really like that word, but that's what, when you think about it, well, that's truly what we are. I tell my husband all the time, I will never be a victim of capitalism, a victim of greed, a victim of manufacturers' wars, a victim of advertising gimmicks, a victim of well-curated nonsense. No, I'm not going to be a victim. And I don't want you to be a victim too. So rethink it. Rethink it. Ask yourself, am I being a victim here? As I embrace this convenience, am I being a victim? Right? Number 2, not everything is created to be sweet and hit the pleasure point in your brain. No. Some things in life normally are painful. Some things are not sweet. So pain is your friend. That's something I added to my confession recently. Pain is my friend. Because even Jesus, the Bible talks about how he endured pain. So just as a normal part of living, there's pain to life. There's some things that will take time. It's not every sermon you listen to that should tickle your ear. Some sermon you listen and you cry. You cry very well because it has taught something in you. Some workouts you do, it pains you, it hurts you so much that you can't even move for some time. Those things generally make us better. Human beings. So but every convenient food is sweet. Every convenient sermon is sweet. Every convenient tea that is sweet. All those things are sweet. That's not how life is supposed to be. Don't let manufacturers make you skew your meaning of life. That is not how life is supposed to be. Jesus endured the cross. You have to endure some level of pain. Some things will be painful to do, but it will pay you in the end. So don't outsource everything that causes you pain. No, just because you want it to be convenient. No, that's not life. That's definitely not the Christian life. No, it's not. That's why I like sermons by someone like Christian Kane. You start and you're really laughing and all that, she's making you laugh. By the time you get to the end, you're crying because it has taught something in you. You know, it's funny because that same convenient mindset, even for foods that are not supposed to be sweet, you're trying to make it sweet. So, for example, I'm afraid that very soon we're going to have sweet bitter leaf, sweet pepper soup. Wheat that's not supposed to be sweet. One day we're going to have honey coated wheat. I mean, we even have things like that now. No. It's not supposed to be like that. It is not. That's not the definition of life. Don't let anybody make you feel like that is what life is supposed to be. Now, the third point is some things take time and there's joy to the process. So my niece asked me recently, she's like, Auntie, I know you make most of your foods from scratch, you don't do a lot of junk, blah, 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 blah. So what if you had, for example, milk? What if you had easy access, like you could just get it easily, cashew milk or almond milk or tiger nut milk easily in a store? Would you buy it instead of making your own? And I said, no, I probably wouldn't. Number one, I'm not that busy. Yes, I have different things that I do, but I'm not that busy. I make time for my family. I cut off distractions. And you're taking away the joy of the process for me. I love the process of buying it, of blending it, of sieving it. It's not beneath me. There's dignity in labor, there's dignity in housework. So now there's just this whole campaign of trying to make every housework look bad. Outsource it quickly, outsource it. No. What is an opportunity to bond with your kids, to bond with your husband? How about everybody's in the kitchen together? You're bonding while you're cooking. Your kids are learning values. There's joy to this process. There's joy to the process. The same thing too, you're trying to lose weight and you're thinking of how you can lose the most weight in the shortest possible time. No. Which is why with our weight loss programs and our healthy living programs, we've taken away all of that pressure. And we're helping you to build a lifestyle you really love. And I'm going to link that down below. You're probably seeing the flyer now. There's a process to these things, but there's joy to it. For example, when I spend time in the kitchen, if I'm not spending time with my kids, my husband staying with me, I'm alone with Jesus. I'm spending time with Jesus. So those are fringe moments that I don't want to outsource to a manufacturer that just gives it to me in 2 seconds. No. Now, I do admit that some people are busy. Truly, some people are really that busy. But a lot of us, listening to me, you're not that busy. Just sit down and ask yourself, what am I busy doing? All this time I'm trying to save. All this thing I'm trying to do fast. What am I using the time for? Am I saving time to put it in my distractions? Once you eliminate distractions from your life, it's amazing how much time that we have to do the things that truly matter. So we're not that busy. We are not that busy. Some things take time. Some sermons take time. Don't always look for a sermon on YouTube that is 10 minutes. Just this Cliff Note version of it. The short. No, now, sometimes sit down with a 3-hour long sermon. I love someone like Pastor David Adejikumi, that's PDDK, and Apostle Joshua Selman. I love that their messages are long. I love that they're not compromising just because everybody's looking for a 10-minute version of a sermon. No, some things take time, and that's how you grow. That's how you become better. There's joy in that beautiful process. Even as a family woman, there's joy to the process. Don't let anybody make you look as if all the housework is in vain. It's not in vain. You're learning something. The fourth point is, yes, it may be convenient, but at what cost? What is it costing you? So, for example, let me just, might be controversial, but please listen with your spirit. Some woman just says, oh, there's so much housework at home, I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time. Then you say, let me get a domestic help. You think it's convenient, right? But think about the cost. Your kids were already trying to be lazy and all. Then you bring in the help. Oops, your kids become downright lazy, rude, entitled, spoiled. So at what cost? You took away the joy of actually training your children. You brought in the help. Maybe God didn't want you to have help. No, I'm not saying some people really need to have help, but I like us to think about the help will bring you convenience, but think of the cost. Well, for example, your husband, he already has roving eyes. He's not faithful. Then you bring in a girl into the house, and before you know it, there's drama between him and the girl. You brought it upon yourself, honey. You did. So I know that this might be controversial, but that's just what it is. Rethink this convenience, or even for you, maybe God wanted you to truly learn how to manage your home, put structures and systems in place, learn, grow, become better. But no, you outsource that whole process because it's convenient. You get a help in, and you actually give them an opportunity to grow. I sent my help away because I wanted to grow. I wanted my kids to learn. I wanted a home where we're truly nuclear. You don't have to be like me, but I looked at the convenience and the cost, and I'm like, nope, I'd rather put in the work. And over a year now, I've seen such growth within my family. You know, convenience has a cost. You always have to ask yourself, is this cost worth it? Is this cost worth it? Is this cost worth it? Like I said, even for all the foods that we eat that are convenient, take away the salt, the sugar, the fat. There's nothing left in the food. And this salt, sugar, fat, they're not really giving you anything. They're just helping the manufacturer make more money and get you addicted and make it hit all the dopamine pleasures in your brain. It's not really doing anything for you. So they've processed the food to nothingness, then they put salt, fat, sugar, and it's sweet. It's easier to make. It takes you 2 minutes to make, but it doesn't give you anything nutrition-wise. Convenience has a cost, and you always want to look at it. But at what cost? Is it worth it? And the fifth point is, please, I want to give you permission to create your own convenience. Create your own beautiful life of convenience. Don't outsource it to manufacturers. Don't outsource it to the processed food industry. Don't outsource it to the greed of men. Sit down and say, I will create a convenient life by myself. And one of the best ways to start is to eliminate distractions. Once you eliminate distractions from your life, my sister, it is amazing how much time that you have. It's amazing how you can start to see things a bit clearer. The things that look overwhelming, you realize you have time for it. You actually have time to fit in everything that you have to do without compromising even rest, without compromising your joy. Oh my God, oh my goodness. Eliminate distractions. It would amaze you that you can live a slow but productive life. Eliminate distractions. The second thing you want to do to actually start to build your own convenience without letting the manufacturing industry give you convenience is that you can start to plan ahead. Planning ahead is a superpower. Planning ahead is the most convenient tool that you can have. The Bible talks about the Proverbs that woman that because she planned ahead, she could face the future with joy. How do you think she could do all of the things that she had to do? She planned ahead. She was a planner. So you sit and plan your life. You sit and plan. You make time for your spiritual growth. Give ample time to your spiritual growth. You give ample time to your health, ample time to your family, ample time to productive activities. Not giving all the time to distraction. Like I said, convenience saves you time. What do you use that time for? Honestly, ask yourself, what do I use the time for? This question has changed my life. When I started to rethink like that, it's changed my life. I also want to recommend a particular book. I don't know if I mentioned it in this particular video. The Ruthless, Elimination of Hurry by John McCormack. Oh my gosh, that book is ridiculously good. And that's the same question he's asking us. All this time that we're saving, all these inventions, all this, all that, all the time we're saving, what are we using the time for? What are we using the time for? So there's a slowness to life that is normal, that is actually good. There are routines to life that we should not lose. There are old-fashioned values that we have no business embracing convenience at that cost. Hold on to your old-fashioned values, your traditional values. Still hold on to them. We would need them. And of course, the third thing is that you want to also now start to, since you've eliminated distractions, you've created plans and all of that, you can now move on to creating structures and systems. Meaning that, for example, convenience, what convenience might look like for you as you create your own convenience might be investing in something that makes you able to bulk buy, bulk cook, save food, store food for a longer time. I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to do it, but just eliminate distractions and start to plan. It would amaze you the world of opportunities that open up to you. Then realize that this thing that they're saying is convenient. I can actually create my own convenience at home. That's how my life runs. I'm not telling you something I read in a book. I'm telling you things that I've seen practice and it's bearing some amazing fruit in my life. You can create your convenience. Don't let anybody else create it for you. Don't let someone's greed be the basis on which you live a convenient life. Don't. So 2 books I'm recommending, of course, the Ruthless, Elimination of Hurry, and Salt, Sugar, Fat. You should check out those books. You should make time to read those books. That's an old-fashioned value we should not lose, reading books. Really good. And of course, the 3 blogs. In one of the blogs, I talk about how you should. There's some convenient foods you have no business feeding your kids with at all. And I'll talk about convenience to your spiritual life, why you need to start to rethink it. And of course, I talk about convenience when it comes to your weight loss journey, why you should truly embrace a process and not always think of the convenient, the easiest way out. I hope that this has helped you. Let me know how it helped you. Let me know which one of them you're going to be applying now, which one of them was really surprising for you. If you read that book, you'll be so shocked. And of course, I also want to know what song is doing it for you in this season. I'll see you in my next video. Please drop a comment if you like. If you'd like to subscribe, join the family, hey, you're welcome to join us. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. God bless you. Bye.